All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Apologies for the delay there. Had some last minute prep to take care of. Trying to bring up Red Zone on my phone real quick to keep an eye on that. And I gotta turn my phone down. All right, there we go. All right, should be set. So sorry. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday, first Sunday of NFL football. Let me try to see how this looks. The other scoreboard, I know that's going to be kind of tiny. I do apologize. Nope, that's not. Okay, we'll just stay on. Hold on. As we get set for kickoff here, and I don't even have my score overlay ready. That's awesome. All right. Forgive me. There we go. Now we should be set. All right, we will have to I'll have to make some changes for the flag alert. I misspelled welcome. All right, well, we're set finally. I again hope everybody enjoyed the noon games. We are here for the 3 o'clock games and, of course, the lightning delayed Panther Jaguar game. All right, we'll get to this. All right. All right, Packers have the ball first. About to kick off is Detroit. Football's on the tee for the kicker. There's 6 seconds to go in Atlanta. They're down by 3, lining up for a field goal. The Bucks had just missed an extra point as well. All right, just fixing the mic. I do apologize. There's the kick. It's in the air. Taken at the 6, returned by the Packers. Far numbers. Looks, who is that? Out of bounds near the 40. What a return. And apologies. Oh, we got a flag, though, immediately. So hold the phone. With 14:55 to go. And it's against the Packers, so that'll back them up. All right, let's see if we can get some play-by-play off of NFL.com real quick. Stats, maybe? Where's their info? Maybe they just don't have the play-by-play up. All right, we'll check it out in a minute. All right, 14:55 to go. 1st and 10 for the Packers. At their own 17-yard line. Must have been a spot foul. Love under center. Snaps. Hands off to Jacobs for maybe a yard to the 18. They'll bring up 2nd and 9, and I forgot to get the clock rolling. Oh, I think I hit the wrong. Oh, okay, sorry. Shaking off the cobwebs here. Did preseason, but this is the big time regular season. All right. 2nd and 9, their own 18. Lovin' shotgun. Don't see the play clock on CBS. Back to pass, looking. Throws left side, caught by Dobbs for a 1st down, and another flag at 14:06. So let's hold off on the 1st down call. Let's listen in on the call. Illegal contact on the Lions. So first down, Green Bay. Oh, yeah. Somebody, number 4, Reed, pushed Dobbs just after his break. All right. Love under center. Snaps. Hands off. Jacobs, no gain to the right side. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. I got to fix my clock going the other way. I'll try to get some play-by-play on NFL.com as well. 13:30 to go. First quarter. All right. Here we go. Live. There we go. All right. 2nd and 10. Love under center. Snap back to pass. Looking. Throws left. Overshot Tucker Kraft. And now we got a 3rd and 10 at 13:07. All right. Third and 10, 13:07 to go. First quarter from their own 38-yard line. Snap, back to throw, looking, throws over the middle, caught for a first down. Who is that? Wicks, excuse me, number 13. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Let me look on this browser. Or hang on. Can I scroll to the games in progress? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, we don't want the Monday night. All right, just leave it. All right, snap. Handoff, right side. Jacobs gets maybe 2. It's been tough going on the ground for the Packers so far. 12:10 to go, first quarter. 2nd and 8. All right. From the Lion, 45-yard line. Pass to the left side. Caught. Spun out of bounds after a gain of about 2. It's not Kraft. Who is that? Is that Fitzpatrick maybe? The 3rd tight end, I think. 3rd and 6 coming up. I'll check the play-by-play. Yeah, Fitzpatrick for 2. All right, 3rd and 6. Whoops. Packers break the huddle. Shotgun, back to pass. Love looking downfield. Pump fakes, throws, left side, caught. That is golden for the first down. Number 0 on Green Bay. First ever number 0 for the Packers. Just double checking that. Oh, I should have got a poll going. My bad. I forgot to do that. I'll get that the next time out. I'm going to have to work on that scoreboard. We'll have to keep an eye on the other 2 games. I'll bump over those occasionally. Let me get that page up next. All right, shotgun, fake the hand. Oh, no, it is a handoff to Jacobs to the left side. He gets nothing. We're at the 31-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 10. 10. Whoop, we got to stop the clock at 10:25, and we do have a flag. I may have to listen in here. Well, let's see what they call here. And I'll get the scoreboard page up here. It's a penalty on Branch. Kraft. Oh, I missed it. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Kraft doesn't have his helmet on. Oh, okay. Here's the tussle. Oh, yeah. He put his left hand and grabbed Kraft's face mask and ripped his helmet off. Nice play. And then he threw it. Wow. Nice job there. Thanks for the free first down there, Branch. Packers will gladly take that. All right, clock is going. Handoff and knocked out of bounds. Who is that? Couldn't see the number. 83. Apologies. Is that? Oh, sorry. Blanking on the rookie. Savion Williams, I believe. He has a Guardian cap. I thought they might have to activate. Hey, Gal, thanks. Appreciate you. Yes, Gal. Yeah, I saw your Commanders one. Should be an interesting game on Thursday, to say the least. All right. Back to pass. Love looking 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard gain. Incomplete pass. And I'll update it. Now we got 3rd and 9. Clock stopped at 9:31. 3rd and 9 coming up. Thanks, Gal. Appreciate it. Oh, let me try to move the helmets a little bit over. Yeah, it looks all right. I know I've got some of the mic stand. The shot's a little different than normal. All right, 3rd and 9. We're Packers are 2 for 2 on the drive. In shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. A back to his left, another receiver, back to pass, looking over the middle in the end zone, caught for a touchdown. Tucker Kraft at 9:26. Let's go. All right, 6-0 Green Bay. Great start to the game for the Packers. Is the play-by-play behind? Let me refresh here. All right. Let me see. All right, extra point coming up. McManus on the field. Play clock at 10. Here's the snap. The kick is right down the middle. 7-0 Green Bay. Let's fracking go. All right. Thanks, Cal. Thank you. I'm going to be right back. I got to go mute something. And I also got to get something else up here. Let's make, the audio should be good. Thanks, Cal. Yep, we're good. All right. Okay, we are back. Thanks. Yeah, in that Jags game, it's 20-3 Jags, 10:42 to go in the 4th quarter now. No, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. All right. Let me make sure this is muted. There we go. All right. Yeah, let me see this full screen. I guess, yeah, you're not going to see it on your phone. Let's see. We got Monday night, Sunday night. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Oh, yeah, and they have Jacksonville up there. Okay, yeah, I know. It's going to be hard to read. I'll have to work on that. Should I put my phone a little closer? Maybe. Should I flip it upside down? Yeah, that's better. All right, in case we need it. I'm watching Red Zone on my phone. This game is on most most areas on CBS over there. Yeah, love to craft for 15 yards and the touchdown. All right, hopefully this is readable. I know it's a little dark. I'll try to work on that. And I forgot to do the poll. All right, well, we're going to the kickoff. Forgot to do that. There we go. All right, McManus back to kick. Ball's in the air. Taken inside the goal line. Returned near numbers to the hash mark. Short. No, still going. He was short. Forward progress was to about the 24. We'll see where they mark it at 9:22. There's got to be a way I can take the play clock off. I don't need that on my... No. All right, still ironing stuff out. All right, 1st and 10. Lions first crack at offense here in the first quarter. All right, it's 7-0 Niners over the Seahawks late in the first quarter. All right, 1st and 10. They did give him the 24-yard line. Under centers. Handoff. Goff tosses it. Looks like Gibbs for maybe I think they're going to give him a yard to the 25-yard line. So we'll call it 2nd and 9 as they show Parsons on the bench or standing on the sideline. Yeah. Okay. 8:52 to go. 2nd and 9 in shotgun. Goff with the motion man to into the backfield. 2 receivers to his right. 5 on the play clock. Snap. Back to throw. Throws it to the back in the backfield on the right side. Gets to the 26. Pushes ahead to the 27. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Sounds like about 6 because maybe only 2. Let's call it 3rd. Yeah, it is 3rd and 7. So big play already early in this game. As they show the Lambeau faithful getting to their feet. All right, 3rd and 7. We zero in on Parsons, who checked in. 14 on the play clock. In shotgun, Goff. 2 receivers left. 1 to the right. A back in the backfield. 5 to go on the play clock. 3, 2, 1. There's the snap. Back to throw. Looking. Rolls to the right. Completes it short of the line of scrimmage, and they lose 1 or 2 back to the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and 9. Good pass rush, but I think better pass coverage. Parsons looked like he got held, but you can call that anytime. He kind of did a stunt, and then the guy on the stunt almost got there, but it must have been tremendous coverage downfield to hold that pass to like -2. All right, the punter kicks it away. It's in the air. We got a flag. Bounces, hits inside the 20, and rolls to about the 18 with 6:57 to go. First quarter. I'm gonna have to probably listen in on what this flag is. No call yet. Oh, thanks, N1 Packers fan. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was a stunt. False start on the offense, the punting unit. So they're going to re-kick it. All right, so we're going to be now it's what is that? 4th and 14, I think. Yeah. Take the flag away. All right, good start if you're a Packer fan. Finally get a home opener. They don't open at home very much, in Green Bay. Oops, they put, oh, yeah, so we go back to the previous time, 7-10. 4th and 14, punting unit on the field. Number 3 is the punter. All right. Here's the snap. Moves forward. Kick is in the air. And catch by Golden near the 40. Returns it to the sideline near the 50. I wasn't aware that Matthew Golden was returning punts. I guess with maybe Reed is limited, or Nixon's not returning anymore. I thought they were going to mix it up, but all right, 1st and 10 for the Packers near midfield. So you couldn't have written it up any better the way this game has started. All right, let's bring the scoreboard up for the other games in progress. Wait, why aren't these games? I got to go down now. Excuse me. Here we go. I'll just take the ad off. All right. Texans and Rams. They don't even have the time on this page. Oh, that's terrible. Let's see. Texans and Rams. 8:16 to go in the first. No score. I got to refresh. What is going on? Packers have a touchdown. Why this page does not refresh? Well, that's nuts. Yeah, Texans and Rams scoreless. Packers up 7-0, 6:52. 7-0 Niners, 13:41 in the second. Wow, Tennessee and Denver tied at 3. And did we get a final in Jacksonville after the lightning delay? We did. No, 4th quarter. Okay, they didn't slide this down. All right, I'll leave it there then in case we need to reference it. I mean, that game's pretty much over. I don't see Carolina coming back from 17 down. I'll let you know what I'm seeing on Red Zone. Looks like Seattle just scored, so they can tie it up with the extra point. 17-6. Or, yeah, 7-6. Sorry, 7-6. Wrong. Oh, excuse me. Still at commercial for the Detroit Green Bay game. Extra point in the air and good. So tied up in Seattle at 7-7 between the Niners and Seahawks. Surprised and shocked, to say the least, that this Tennessee-Denver game is tied at 3. And it looks like Bo Nix just threw a pick to McCreary. All right. But just about set. So, rough start in Denver for the Broncos. All right, Packers ball. 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, incomplete to Reed. Okay, so Reed's good to go. I know they had 3 wide receivers questionable, but you never know how many, if they're going to get their snaps limited or. Oh, here's the Seattle touchdown. It was a running play up the middle. And now in LA, there's 6:15 to go. Texans, Rams tied at 0, and Texans have it deep in their own territory. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6:49 to go. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Under center. Love hands it off. It's Kraft on an end around for like 2 or 3 yards to the near midfield, maybe the 49 of the Lions. 6:33 to go. Yeah, there we go. I think my clock's in sync. So we got a 3rd and long, at least 7. They do call it 7. So a 3-yard run by Tucker Kraft. Didn't have that. Didn't think that was going to happen. Think, he's in for the sneaks. All right. In shotgun, 2 receivers each side, a back to his left. Looks like Jacobs. 2 on the play clock. Snap, back to throw, looking over the middle. Caught wide open. Jaden Reed inside the 25, down to the 23. First down, Green Bay. And the fans are going nuts in Lambeau. Good protection. Wasn't rushed at all. And he just found it like over the middle linebacker or over a linebacker inside the safeties. And great catch by Reed and fell forward. Great blocking by Josh Jacobs as well. All right, handoff to Jacobs. Up the middle, finally gets maybe a 5-yard run. He might have bounced forward for 6. We'll see where they spot the ball. It's either they give him a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. First good carry, more than a yard, or I think he's only had like a couple 1-yard carries. We'll check the numbers later. All right, 2nd and 5, 4:52, first quarter. In shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. Nope, fake handoff to Jacobs. Caught, but stumbled near out of bounds. I think that was Brooks. They may give him a gain of 1 depending on forward progress. I got to slow the clock. I'm a little ahead here. 4th. Yeah, now we're good. Yeah, gain of 1. 3rd and 4. Big play coming up. Like to get this first down and continue the drive. You're in the red zone at about the 17. You need to get to the 13. In shotgun, Kraft comes out to the right with 2 receivers, 1 to the left, Jacobs to the left. No, it's Brooks. Back to pass, throws left, and no interference, I guess, near the end zone. He was trying to hit Dobbs. Clock stops at 4:02. So we have 4th and 4. I'm guessing that McManus will head out onto the field. Tough catch. Even if Dobbs grabs it, he's not going to get his feet down. A little bit of an overthrow. Yep, they send out McManus. Here's the snap. The kick is in the air, through the uprights, and good. 10-0 Green Bay at the 3:58 mark. And we're coming up on the kickoff. All right. Oh, I'll put a poll up. I forgot to do that. Next time I'll just get on the air earlier. All right, and don't forget, we will have the Sunday night game as well. Hope to see you then. Ravens at Bills should be a good one. Game is like, I'll if I'm prepared, should be prepared. I'll start it like 5 minutes early, like 7:15. Then tomorrow night we'll have Vikings at Bears. I'll get on like 7:10. All right, still 7-7 in Seattle. It looks like the 49ers are going to have to send the punting unit on the field. 12:06 to go in the second. Yeah, they got a 4th and 5. Let's check in on the scores. Looks like I have to, let me just hit refresh. 23-3 Jaguars over the Panthers now. Still 3-3 in Denver. 7-7 in Seattle. Why don't they have the Packer field goal yet? No score in LA. Why? You know what? Let's just go to ESPN. This is ridiculous. Why is the NFL so bad? on their own scoreboard page. I don't understand it. All right. Let's go to ESPN. I think that's a little better. Might be harder to read, but at least I can read you the score and time. So, yeah, 5:12 to go in Jacksonville. Up 20. 3-3. Just underway in the second quarter in Denver. Second quarter, 12:06 to go. Seahawks, they should have the ball after unless something happened on the... All right, let's get back to the game. The kick is in the air. Taken near the goal line. Returned between the numbers by the hash marks. Now at the 20, knocked down between the right hash and the right numbers. And we got another flag. So 3:52 to go. We'll see what this flag is about. And where 1st and 10 coming up for the... Oh, looks like the Jags may have scored, but there is a penalty on that play. We'll see what's going on there. Holding on the Lions. Back them up to about their own 10 now, probably. 1st and 10. All right. Let's see what the poll. We got 3-1 in favor of the Packers so far. Thanks for voting. All right. All right. A penalty on a run for the Lions to the left side. It's a gain of 5 or 6 if it holds at 3:47. But let's see what this penalty is. Ha! Number 1 lined up offside, so give him a 1st and 15. That's Jamison Williams, the wide receiver. So wiped out a positive run to the left side. As we continue to get shots of Micah Parsons on the sideline. All right, 1st and 15 at their own... Sorry, my clock's behind. I got to speed it up. Handoff up the middle to the right side. Gain of 5, 10. Oh, near the first down. That's like a gain of 14. Tremendous run by the Lions there. Number 0 on the carry. Wow. Gary couldn't get there from the left edge. Somebody missed a tackle in the backfield too, yeah. And we get it. That's near a first down. Let's see what they call. It's probably second. Yep, 2nd and 1, 3:05 to go. Second and 1 from their own 19-yard line, under center. Handoff up the middle, enough for the first down, out near the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Lions. That's got to be, yeah, I think they had a 3-and-out, so that's their first down. 23-9. Oh, wait, so apparently the Panthers just scored, not the... That penalty on the touchdown must have been against the Jags because it's a Panthers score. Trying to keep an eye on red zone here. Yes, N1 Packers fan. They definitely have Micah on limited snaps. Hand up, fake to the right, throw to the backfield, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 11, a pass to the left flat. It was like a bootleg to the right side, and then they threw back. Actually, they gave him a gain. They gave him -2 back to the, what would that be, the 22-yard line. Quay Walker in on the tackle with Nixon, I believe. I wonder if I have to refresh that play-by-play. Clock rolling, 1:37 to go. First quarter, under center. 2 receivers to his right. Back to throw, plenty of time. Throws right side, caught, but did he get both feet down is the question. They're saying catch. Wonder if the Packers would want to review this before the... Let's see. It's St. Brown. No. I don't even think he had one toe in. He may... Packers better challenge this. I think they just did at 122. So I'm going to hold off on marking this. That is not a catch. He did not get both toes down. He's lucky if he got his left toe down. I can't believe that was a catch live, honestly. All right, I think Cleet Blakeman is your ref today. All right, so we're in a review. Let me bring that graphic up in a second. There's no way. Let me see if I have it. There we go. Oh, I got to move it. I could just take the browser down for now. All right, as we go to commercial, let's check the scores. All right. And we got 4-1 in the votes for the Packers. All right, let's check the scoreboard. So 23-10 Jags, 4:47 to go in the fourth. And Broncos still tied with the Titans. Brandon Perna must not be too happy. 11:40 to go in the second. Cam Ward, I don't know. Both defenses are playing well, or both offenses are struggling. Bo Nix did throw an interception. Niners, Seahawks still tied at 7. 11:03 in the second. Red zone showing 10:53 now. Niners ball with a second for McCaffrey is out there. And end of the first, Texans lead the Rams 3-0. Oh, that's right. That's the other 3:25 game. Yeah, so a little bit of a slow game thus far with a couple punts here and now a challenge. And I have to remember to get water at the quarter break. All right, what's the call? Oh, it was confirmed a catch. It's a first down. Dang. I guess he had his toes and possession before they came up. I did not think he did, but the angles we had, couldn't tell. All right, run up the middle for a few after that first down and 10. Let's see what they call it. 1:11 to go in the first. That's a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. It's resetting stuff. There we go. 1 minute to go, first quarter, 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Under center, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to the left, deep back. Hands it off, up the middle, and near a first down. They're going to have 3rd and inches, so we'll put 3rd and 1. Near midfield, they don't have to they don't have to run another play if they don't want to, because we're near the end of the play clock. Has more left than the game clock currently. Yeah, all right. It doesn't look like I need to refresh this. I think it does auto-refresh. I know it's a little difficult to see, but... All right. 3rd and 1 from the 50. They got to get to the 49 of the Packers, and that's the end of the first quarter. All right, good start for Green Bay. Wish it was 14-0, but can't complain too much. Let me reset the clock, then I got to get water. And I do appreciate you being here. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Doing one or both helps with YouTube recommending us to other potential viewers and helps grow the channel, and I thank you for your support. All right, be right back. Where? There we go. Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely agree, N1 Packers fan. Thank you. I made you a mod. Oh, I forgot to put, I was going to put up, I'm so busy taking the clock down, I forgot to do this week. Yeah, so we'll have Commanders Packers to start week 2, Thursday night off of Prime. And what was I saying? Not sure about week 3 yet. I assume I'm going to have the Packer game. Believe it's a noon game on Sunday, but we'll see. Jacksonville game is down to, I think they're going to get to the 2-minute warning. Nope, they stopped the clock at 2:08. Just checking my battery here on my phone. Okay, come on, resize. All right. All right, handoff to start the second quarter. Looks to be enough for a first down for the Lions. Clock rolling. I'll have to fix it. It was a run to the right side. The Lions are now going left to right on your screen. Why won't red zone resize? There we go. 7-7 in Seattle. Under 8 minutes to go, second quarter. 3-0 Texans, 13-12 to go. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions. Another handoff. This one goes nowhere. Hopefully, they didn't. I thought maybe the Packers had a face mask, but didn't call it. 2nd and 11. Wooden on the tackle, number 96. Yeah, Montgomery got them the first down on that carry. Looks like, I think. Are they behind again? I don't know. Do I need to say no, all quarters. Yeah, second quarter. All right. I'll catch the clock up in a little bit. We're behind. 4 on the play clock. 2nd and 11. Snap back to throw. Looking. Throws to the right flat and gain out of bounds by Gibbs, number 0. Should be about 3rd and 5, I think. Let's see what they gave him. Nope, we got a flag. So let me go back to 2nd and 11 and stop the clock at 13:36. There we go. What was the call here? Unsportsmanlike conduct. McKinney, come on. So that's a first down. What are you doing, X? 1st and 10. Dang. For what? That's the penalty? Who was taunting? If anything, the Lions guy bumped him in the helmet. When did the flag come in? Was it on the play on the field? That's a garbage call. I don't know what the heck that was. That gives them a first down at the Packers 30. Oh, that was total crap. Handoff. Well, to the around the end, the camera got faked, and they're near another first down. Okay, Packers, stop talking. Now number 20's talking crap. That's Javon Bullard. All right, settle down, Green Bay. Don't get baited by this. Thought they talked about this. Somehow my clock got ahead. Yeah, it's Jamison Williams. I think it's going to be a 2nd and 1. I don't think he got enough for the first down. 2nd and 7. Wait, what? Did he step out of bounds? One snap played in the first quarter for, I guess he stepped out at the 28. I don't know why it's not. It's closer to 2nd and 8. Handoff up the middle, bounces it to the outside. I think it's Gibbs. He's taken down short of the 25. That'll be 3rd and 5. All right, big, huge 3rd down to test the Packers defense here. Yeah. Well, that was a dumb one on Branch, and that was clear cut. He ripped Kraft's helmet off. Yeah, this McKinney one I didn't understand. All right, we got 3rd and 5. 11:55 to go in the second quarter. 10 on the play clock. Bunch formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 out wide right, and a back in the backfield. Throws right, caught St. Brown for a first down inside the 20, near the 15. Damn, that penalty sparked this drive. Gave him a free first down and 15 yards. Missed who had the coverage. Parsons was on the field for that snap. All right, they're at the 17. 11:17 to go. In shotgun. 10 on the play clock. Shotgun, back to pass, throws to the back in the backfield, brings it up the sideline, taken down at the 12, where they'll have a 2nd and 5. That is Gibbs. Wait, Gibbs is 0, right? Believe. Yeah, it's Gibbs. Gibbs is 0. I've seen Montgomery sparingly. Oh, Nixon was on the coverage. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't see the number. All right, 2nd and 5. Parsons helmet off on the sideline. Looks a little winded. Needs to get. Goff is 7 for 7 for 34 yards. 4 on the play clock. 2 receivers to the left. Handoff right side. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Bunch of Devontae Wyatt, Gary, somebody else in on there too. All right, we got 3rd and 5. Huge play. Another 3rd down. Got to get a stop. Hey, Wolfie, welcome. We got 10-0 Packers after 1, but the Lions are driving. They got a 3rd and 5 in the red zone at the 12-yard line. Thanks, Wolfie. Appreciate it. 9:45, second quarter. In shotgun. Gibbs motions into the backfield. Snap, back to throw, looking right, looking left, throws left, incomplete. No, and we have 4th and 5. What does Dan Campbell choose to do here at 9:30 in the second quarter? Ow. And the other game for the black and blue division is tomorrow night. Vikings at Lions. I'm sorry, Vikings at Bears. My bad. Just rushed that throw, led the receiver too much. Jake Bates on the field to attempt a field goal. It'll be 30 yards at 9:30. Here's the snap, right hash mark, right down the middle. 10-3 Packers as the Lions get on the board at 9:27. All right. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Wait, why can't I? Oh, there, man. That one chat. What happened? Yeah, I'm fine with the holding them to a field goal. Who do I want to? Bears. Packers are my number one team. Whoever is playing the Vikings are my second favorite team. I know it's annoying to have to root for the Bears, but it's less annoying than if the Vikings were to win. All right. You know what? Let me go. Yeah, let's just scroll a little bit like that. I don't know if that looks any better. Oh, let's bring up the scores page. 3-0 Texans take the lead in LA over the Rams. 11:09 in the second. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good game. Two good teams. Same with this one. 7-7 Niners Seahawks. 3:40 to go in the second. And Titans Broncos. 3:46 to go in the first half. Now 3:02. We're still tied at 3. That did not see that one coming. Let's get a final from Jacksonville as well. Trying to find it here. There it is. 26-10. Looks like the Jags tacked on a field goal late. 26-10 final after that long lightning delay. I don't know how long that delay was. Must have been at least an hour. But we can read about that later. All right. Yes, and for that reason too. Yeah. And it's been that way for some time. Cam struggling. Oh, in the is that Cam Ward in the Titans? Yeah, I did see on Red Zone that Bo Nix threw a pick, so I did see that. Thanks, Gal. Goff 7 for 8, 34 yards. Jordan Love 8 for 12, 93 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, that too. But I didn't expect the Broncos offense to struggle with the Carolina defense. All right, so we got a kickoff coming up. Bates kicks it into the air. I started the clock too early, I think. And the Packers will kneel down. So 1st and 10 for Green Bay at their own. Is it the 35 now? I believe. All right. 9:27 to go. Hey, the Titans got a field goal at 2:16. They now lead 6-3. There it is. 6-3, 2:16 in the second. Titans take the lead for the first time. Or was it 3-0 Titans? I thought it was 3-0 Broncos. I don't know. All right, Love approaches the line or the center. Snap back to throw. Looking. Throws deep down the middle. Caught by Romeo Doubs inside the 20. Packers in the red zone. 1st and 10. From about the 18. What a throw and what a catch by Doubs. Just beat number 6 to the inside. Just blew past him. Actually had to slow down a little bit and caught it, secured it, and got knocked down between 2 defenders. What a catch. What a throw. And 86 is Fitzpatrick. I kind of forgot for a second. No, I was wondering who led 3-0 if this was the Titans' first lead. Oh, they mark him at the 17. Looked like the Packers had a false start on Zach Tom. Throw to the right side. Touchdown, Jaden Reed in the end zone. I think the Packers got away with one there. And Lambeau leap for Jaden Reed. Good to see him on the field. Let's go. Go, Pack, go. All right, I got to fix the clock real quick. Oh, my car's almost done charging. That's why my phone just vibrated. Jordan Love had all day, and Reed just beat number 6 again. Number 6 beaten twice. That's the drive. 2 plays. 65 yards and a touchdown, I think. All right, extra point with 8:34 to go. Here's the snap. Kick by McManus is through the uprights and good. And the Packers take a 14-point lead, their biggest lead of the game thus far. Huge strike back. The only bad thing is the defense didn't get to rest, but we'll take it. I thought they might open up that way. Kind of glad they saved it because that might have been too predictable. Oh, Cam got sacked and they kicked 3. Yeah, let's go Dobbs. What a throw and catch. Agree. Let's go Reed. Whoops. Sorry, gal. Well, I didn't expect this. I didn't think this would be a high-scoring affair. Believe me, I am thrilled and shocked at the same time because the Lions have owned the Packers. I think Campbell's 6-2 in his career, and they've won 3 straight in Lambeau, which is shocking because if you look at, you remember the old longtime kicker for the Lions, Jason Hansen. He never won a game in Wisconsin. He played 20 years. And I say Wisconsin and not Green Bay because he lost a game in Milwaukee before they finished playing games in Milwaukee in 94. Okay, looks like they just showed the Titans field goal on red zone. I mean, that we already knew that happened. Looks like the Texans are driving. They've got about a 3rd and 4 at the Rams 22, 8:12 to go, second quarter. Oh, about Jason Hansen, yeah. Wing Sparks. I guess I should have I should have kept up. Thanks, Bubba, for checking in. I know you're waiting for Vikings. Why am I typing that? I got distracted. Not abandoning the WNBA, but for Packer games, gonna watch anyways. So Fever beat the Mystics 94-65. I would think that would clinch them a playoff spot. Oh yeah, Wing Sparks coming up. Big game for the Sparks. They need to win out and have the Storm lose out. Oh, they had Nate Burleson do a Lambeau leap. They had Bill Cowher climb a ladder to sit and pose for pictures on TV. All right, kick is in the air by McManus. The catch is made about the 5-yard line, returned near hash mark, short of the 30, near the 29, where the Lions have a 1st and 10 at 8:29, and they're showing a replay. Oh, I forgot to do kickoff, but it is Lions ball now. Yeah, Arnold got beaten on 2 plays, and that was the drive for the Packers. And I forgot to take down the touchdown banner. There we go. Love getting his hand shaked by the head coach, MLF, Matt LaFleur. All right, under center, 2 receivers and a tight end to his left. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, looks, dumps it to the back, who gets a gain of about 6 and brings up a 2nd and 4. Let me get the line of scrimmage. 8:15, clock rolling. Where are they? Oh, they had it. Okay, 2nd and 4 from the 35. That's right. 8 minutes to go. Parsons on the sideline. Yeah, they want to make sure his back's all right. I don't blame them. Shotgun, handoff up the middle, near the first down. It'll depend on the spot. We may need a Hawkeye measurement here at 7:43. I think it's a first down, but they may be marking it short. No indication on CBS. If it's third, it's 3rd and 1. It is. Okay, so no measurement. Man, I thought forward progress, he might have had it. All right. It's 3rd in inches. They got to get to the 39, and the football is at the 38.5. Fake the handoff. Back to pass. Looking. Throws. Caught for the first down. Over the middle. Montgomery pulls forward to the 45. And the Lions have a 1st and 10. All right. Didn't run, but they still pick up the first down. Yeah, Montgomery just sat, came out of the backfield, just sat in that opening, I guess, in the zone. 9 of 10, 46 yards for Goff. All right, from their own 45-yard line, right hash mark, under center. Handoff, right side, gain of 6, down to the Packer 49. That is Montgomery again. 2nd and 4. Clock rolling. 6:16 in the second. Bubba, good to see you though. Oh no, I didn't know your parlay got messed up on a noon game. Yeah, that's disappointing in the very least. Handoff up the middle. Gibbs again. He gets 1. I think they'll give him 2 to bring up a 3rd and 2 near the Packers' 47-yard line. 5:41 in the first half, second quarter. Yep, 3rd and 2. Parsons on the field. LVN, Lucas Van Ness takes a seat. Yeah, he's been mostly checking down. That's correct. I'll catch up on the chat later. Shotgun in motion. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Actually, a tight end, I think, to the left as well. So 3. And it looks like Gibbs to his right. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Caught and taken down at St. Brown near the 36. So 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive here for the Lions. He was going against Javon Bullard. He just did a shimmy and then cut inside and caught it. Parsons got double teamed. Got illegal hands to the face, not called, but he didn't complain. So I won't either. 4:44 in the second. So I have to see how many catches for Amon St. Brown. Or Amon St. Brown. Or Amin, whatever it is. Handoff at the hashes, no gain. 2nd and 10. Packers run D stuffed it. That was Gibbs on the carry. 4:18 to go, second quarter. Oh, that's right. The Packers had an unsuccessful challenge, so they have 2 timeouts. Wait a minute. They're out of... Wait. That's right. They don't have any challenges. Yeah. Ugh. I didn't... Live, it looked like that wasn't a catch. I really can't complain that they did challenge it. 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Back to pass. Throws it to the flat. A tight end. I think it's Laporta. Gets a gain of about 4. This will be 3rd and 6. Just inside the Packers 40, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check NFL.com. Oh, cool, Gal. A free preview for Red Zone. That's nice. Yeah, I pay the $100 or the $99.99 a year for NFL Plus Premium for Red Zone, and so okay, 3rd and 6, just inside the Packers 40. They got to get down to the 28. Back to pass, throws left side, caught short of the 30. We'll have a 4th down. That was number 1, I believe. So I'm going to say like 4th and 2. I think it's a gain of 4, or yeah, All right, I'm sure they're going for it. They're down 14, and it's Dan Campbell, so can't imagine they kick a field goal here. And my car is done charging, if you heard that. Have to unplug it. I'll do it at halftime. All right, 4th and 2. In shotgun. Laporta to the left side, so 2 and 2 each side. And I think it's Montgomery in the backfield with him this time. 2 on the play clock, pass, or snap, and they throw it short or for the first down in the, yeah. And, okay, where's the taunting flag? He's all up in Xavier McKinney's face. Are we going to get a taunt? But is it going to be a first down? 2:18 to go. Illegal contact. How about the taunt after the frickin' play, after the first down? Are you kidding me? For whatever they called on McKinney, I don't understand. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions. Yeah, sorry. Game's flying along. Oh, that's the 2-minute warning. I'm just going to let my clock roll down so I have 1st and 10, and let's see where they have the ball. Oh, to the Packers 19. 1st and 10 from the 19. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Yes, Bubba, I have the antenna feed. Correct. Oh, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Wolfie. Gal has Montgomery. Yeah, the CBS crew, Nate Burleson, and they had a ladder for the coach, the Steelers coach, the chin. I'm blanking on his name. Cower, yeah. Yeah, okay, you saw it. Yep, on that catch by Reed, yep. And yeah, I'm not doing it over the air. Roof antenna. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, no, I they probably just want to ease in Parsons. They're taking it, taking it easy with Parsons, if that's what you're talking about. All right. Oops, and I forgot to make it the 2-minute warning. Good night. Sorry about that. First and 10 at the 19. All right. Yeah, thanks. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to let it run those 18 seconds off. I should have just manually fixed it. Bo Nix just threw a touchdown, looks like. To, who is that? Sutton, number 14, I think, on the Broncos. So 9-6 with 16 seconds to go. Yeah, is Cortland Sutton 14? Oh, he did a great out and up and a catch. Wow, yeah, it is Sutton. What a catch. It was a high ball. Nix put it where nobody else could catch it, and great reception for the touchdown. And now it's 10-6. All right, in shotgun, 3 receivers. Now Laporta over the other side, so 2 and 2. Back to pass, looking, rolls right. LVN in his face, and Goff throws it out of bounds. That was short of the line of scrimmage. That should be intentional grounding. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage on that throw. But, Packers. Oh, Kittle got hurt. He's out for the game. Oh, wow. Big news. And we get to see James Brown walking to the halftime setup, I guess. I don't know why we need a shot of that, but 2nd and 10, 154 at the 19. Handoff up the middle, gets about 3 by Montgomery. So I think it'll be third. Sorry, I forgot the 2nd and 10. Now it's, I believe, 3rd and 7, unless they call it 6 or 8. We'll see. All right, can we get back to the game? They've got they're comparing Reggie White and Micah Parsons. Meanwhile, trying to sync up my clock. Okay, my clock is fine. 14 on the play clock, 3rd and 7. In shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, a back to his left. Snap, back to throw, looks, throws right. Is it intercepted or is it incomplete? Let's see what the call is. I think it's intercepted. That is Williams, number 33 on the pick. What a tremendous grab. And what a stop by the Packers defense. Just stepped in front of Amon St. Brown. Uh-oh, the Lions may challenge this. All turnovers are reviewed, of course, so I'm going to hold off. Let's get the time, 1:08. I guess, no, they're taking a commercial break, so they'll have plenty of time to look this over. Wasn't sure if maybe it got free there. How many times I've been to Lambeau? Let's see, 1, 2, 4, I think. I saw history made when the Lions went 0-16. So I saw, that was Rodgers' first season as a starter. It was the finale, and the Packers improved to 6-10. So that was in 2000. That was 2008. Then I went to Lambeau just to tour and take the tour and see the Hall of Fame like 9 or 10 years later. So 3 games, and then the second game I saw them lose to the Bucks when Baker Mayfield had a perfect passer rating. We got a big return by the Titans on the kickoff just before halftime, all the way down to the Denver 25, so they can kick a field goal before half. And then I just saw them beat Miami on Thanksgiving last Thanksgiving, and I've seen them twice on the road, once in Indy, the COVID year, and then once in Detroit in the end of the season game that didn't end up mattering to them. Rodgers played the first half and Love played the second half. All right, so 3 games in Lambeau. Lambeau plus a visit. Plus a summer visit for Hall of Fame and tour. All right, what's the call? Oh yeah, he kind of pinned it on his leg. That's a Packer first down. Okay, was not sure they would give it. Back to pass, throws left, and Golden, I think, gets out of bounds. We'll see what they say. It's going to be second down. 1:06 to go. Sorry, second and I don't know. They haven't said yet. Short gain. Up, 2nd and 5. All right, 5-yard gain by Golden. Thanks, Wolfie. All right. 2 receivers to his right, tight end to the left, and a back. Back to pass, throws to Kraft. No, it's Musgrave, and he's taken down 1 yard short of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Packers as they go hurry up. They only have 2 timeouts because of a failed challenge on what they thought was an incomplete pass. Now they say 3rd and 2. I guess they adjusted the spot. Titans got a field goal. Yeah, I kind of figured. Thanks. 6-0 Texans, by the way, in LA. Didn't have that on my radar. But Texans are good. All right, 3rd and 2 from their own 22. Handoff to Jacobs. Might have been a direct snap, and he is short. The Packers will have 4th and at least 1 coming up. 21 seconds to go, and I believe the Lions may have... Yep, Lions used a timeout. Well, that's unfortunate. So both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. All right. All right, 4th and 1. Whelan will be out. The punter, he'll kick it away. All right. Now they say 4th. Yeah, 4th and 1. Okay. Wasn't sure. That's right. It's 3rd and 2, 4th and 1. All right. Dang. That's unfortunate to have a 3 and out right there at the end, but plus you went out of bounds on one. But you had 2nd and 5, so thinking you're going to pick that up, but all right. Snap. Moves forward. Kick is in the air. Taken at the 14. Return left side. Now brings it back up the middle. Retreats back inside the 20 and is taken down by number 31. Let's go. With 5 seconds to go in the half. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. I would expect nothing other than a kneel down here, though. As you could have disaster. All right, looks like we got another field goal. Or no, the Rams actually take the lead with an extra point. It's 7-6 now in LA. So finally the Rams get on the board. Looks like Williams, 23, with a touchdown. He lost his shoe. Who lost his shoe? In the other game or this game? All right, Lions are up 1st and 10. Excuse me. That's the half. And I believe the Packers have took the ball, so I think they're kicking off in the second half. I believe it'll be Lions ball for the second half. Interview with Dan Campbell. Fewest first half points scored since October 22nd, 2023. All right, we'll take got it. Thanks, N1 Packers fan. Let's take this down. Put the timer up. Yep, Detroit gets the ball in the second half, so I'll leave the possession arrow with them. There we go. And I'll reset the timeouts because I'll probably forget that. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Here's what's coming up this week. We'll just hold on the music. I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. But first of all, thanks everybody who has already liked and subscribed and is a returning viewer. Thanks for the continued support. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Doing one or both will help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and help me with growing the channel. And again, thank you so much for your support. All right, be right back. All right, we are back. Hey, welcome, Father Time. All right, I got water. I got extra water. Let me get Red Zone back up on my phone. I had closed it out real quick. Appreciate you being here. Oh, hey, yeah. This is the game most of them are getting across the country, except if you're in the LA or in Texas, parts of California and Texas. But yeah, Friday night was a one-shot deal when YouTube had that. And yeah, nobody's, unless you find an illegal stream, that's the only way. Gotta do, what is it? You can watch Red Zone or I don't know, what is it? Paramount Plus would have it. That's the only paid streaming I think there'd be available for it. Because NFL Plus Premium only gets you the primetime games and the holidays, and the special games. Father Time, Lambeau or Wrigley? I don't know. I haven't been to Wrigley in 20 years, probably. No, longer than that. Probably the 90s. I saw a Cubs-Sox game in 2004. That's probably the last Major League Baseball game I've been to. I don't know. Lambeau, the only place I've sat in the lower bowl once. That was that Packers 6-10 win over the 0-16 Lions. That's the only time I sat in the lower bowl. So that stinks. It's cold, and when you do sit, you're on a metal bleacher with a back. But the other two games I saw there, I was up in the seats above the, behind the end zones, and those are nice. And those have a good view. So, yeah, Don Mikowski, he was great. Just unfortunate injuries, Finally saw the hit that the late hit out of bounds that Freddie Joe Nunn of the Cardinals delivered on him. Just this year, I had never seen it before. I had only read about it. Sorry, trying to get Red Zone up. Thanks for chatting, everybody, though. All right. Got extra water here for the third quarter as well. All right, come on, Red Zone. There we go. No, I don't want to stream it to my TV. Thank you. All right, finally. McCaffrey in the game. Seahawks are up 10-7. Oh, we got our Red Zone ad. It's Lowe's and it's Dak. So they take the audio and you get a 2-pane window. The game silent, and then the ad. It's supposed to be 4 15-second breaks, I believe. Yeah, I love Don, but I wasn't watching. Wait, Mac checked in? I'm sorry. Let's see. Back to Wolfie. I've never been to Lambeau. I've been to Wrigley. Yeah, Wrigley's a blast, but back in the day, parking's a pain in the butt if you drive. So same with Lambeau though. Parking's a pain at Lambeau. And hello, Mac. Thanks for joining. Great Fever win. Oh, yeah. Let's check the WNBA scoreboard real quick. 94-65 Fever. I think that clinches a playoff spot for them. I'll double check the standings while I'm here. And we still got a few minutes till the second half begins. Kicks off. Yeah, I need a new brace. This thing is not sticking. Oh yeah, Ramsey made the hit that made is it Wilson not catch the ball on that last play in the Steeler-Jet game. Yeah, Rodgers, I think, played pretty well. I mean, I was watching more Red Zone than that. Okay, yeah. Hey, let's not jinx it. What are you doing to me, N1 Packers fan? Kittle is hurt. Yeah, maybe I can check Twitter real quick and see if I can find one. Yeah, he's out for the game. Don't know what the injury is. Yeah. All right, I'm going to reset the clock before I forget. That's going to take me a little bit. And then I'll check Twitter. Maybe I can get some updates. Yeah, we'll go with 15 there. Yeah, I figured the Fever clinched. Yeah, because the Sparks needed to win out, and they needed both the Fever and the Storm to lose out, I think, to have any chance, or one of them. So, yeah, interesting battles here now for the Volks. Now have a battle for 6th, and they're not. I'm sure it's probably not likely they're going to move up to 5th at all. And then, yeah, Sparks got to win 3 in a row this week. And Storm got to lose 1 if the Sparks want to get in. But, yeah. Yeah, they have some more games tonight. Again, I would have done this game tonight, but I'm avoiding the Sky. And Angel Reese isn't playing the first half either. And they're going to get crushed by Vegas. Yeah, thanks, Father Time. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew he was getting close. Yeah, top 5 in touchdowns. The top 5 are over 500. Yeah, we'll see. It's one game. Can't really evaluate a player or a team until we've played like 4 games or at least made it through September. Let's see. I want to check some stuff real quick. Oh, yeah. Am I on the live page? That would be huge if I'm on the live page. I don't know if I have enough views today to do it, though. When I do WNBA, I think it's more likely. Yeah. Let me check. Oh, no. I'm at the bottom. All right. That's cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 18 videos above me, but I am at the very bottom on the YouTube live page. That's huge. All right. Hey, thanks. I think we got it. Yeah, we got at least 1 sub today. Thank you so much. Yesterday was a really good night, or last night was a really good night with WNBA. Well, I was hoping so, but yeah, I'm sure we're done. Maybe Thursday night, we'll see. I was hoping. I have a Grossi Posse shirt. Will not with. Okay. All right, let's get reset for the quick check in. Broncos. Oh yeah, 10-9 at the half. Yep, that's right. We knew that at the and then early in the third quarter, 10-7 Seahawks. Halftime, Texans took back the lead, 9-7. And then, of course, tonight, Ravens-Bills, which will be kicking off in under 2.5 hours. Fish, welcome. Thank you for your support. All right, let me take this down. We are just about set for the second half to start. Yeah. Let's get. Yep. Kickoff in the air, taken in about the 11, returned up the right hash mark past the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Oof. Not a good start to the second half by the Packers special teams there. Oops, sorry. 1st and 10 I forgot to take it off at halftime. Interview with LaFleur. They interviewed Dan Campbell of the Lions before halftime. All right. 1st and 10, 14:56. All right. Lions ball. Under center, 3 to his left. Fakes the handoff. Looking, throws to the running back at the line of scrimmage. Gibbs takes it, slips near the sideline. Probably about a gain of 5, bringing up 2nd and 5. Yep. 14:42 to go, third quarter. Love you. Thanks for shopping. All right, 2nd and 5. Goff under center, 2 to each side. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Back, throws over the middle, wide open. Inside the Packers, 45, 40, 35. Pushes forward to the 30. That's Laporta, the tight end. Wow. He was wide open at midfield. There wasn't a Packer jersey within 10 yards of him. Fake the handoff to Gibbs, and then, I don't know, there was nobody. Caught it near the numbers at midfield and took it down the right side. So 1st and 10 Lions at the Packer 30. Not what you wanted the second half to start out like if you're Green Bay. Looks like Nixon may have gotten the tackle. 1st and 10. They mark it at the 31, actually. Right hash mark. Fakes the handoff once again. Back to throw. No pressure. But Gibbs slips at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Maybe they'll say a half a yard. I think it's going to be 2nd and 10, but they may make it 2nd and 9. Yeah, no, I'll look up. Remind me, I'll try to look up Kittle's injury on Twitter, or, AKA or X, at a break. I opened the browser to do it, and then I forgot. How is that a gain of 1? 2nd and 9. Not even to the 30. They got to get to the 21. Now it's a handoff to Gibbs up the middle. He pushes forward to about the Packer 27. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 6, gain of 3. Now they say 3rd and 5. All right. Let's see if the whoops, sorry, I had the scores up. Unless you'd rather I left the scores up, but I realize they're kind of small on either page. Third quarter in the other games, except for, the Texans-Rams still at halftime. That game's slower than this one. All right, 12-12 to go in the third. Big 3rd and 5 from the Packer 26 on the left hash mark. Shotgun, back to pass. Goff looking, throws over the middle, caught. Laporta wide open again, down to about the 10. It'll either be 1st and 10 or 1st and goal, depending on, I think it's going to be just outside the 10, but it's going to be hard for them to get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Man, who is supposed to be covering Laporta? This drive has been mostly him. Just a little bit of Gibbs sprinkled in. He just sat on the hash mark, I guess in the zone. Couldn't tell what the Packers' coverage was. I won't pretend to know. All right. Yeah, still 9-7 at half in L.A. Texans up. All right, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking, rolls, nope, has to roll back to the left side, back to the 24, throws it into the end zone, it's incomplete. Tried to hit St. Brown at 11-10. Now they say it's and goal. Thanks, CBS. Now make that 2nd and goal. There we go. Porta potty. I see what you did there. All right, 2nd and goal. Under center, receiver Brown, St. Brown. Hand off to Gibbs, right side. They Busted up in the backfield. Gibbs retreats, and they tackle him at about the 17-yard line. Huge loss. Bringing up 3rd and goal. I think that was Cooper that blew it up early, but didn't complete the tackle. Parsons got double teamed. Sewell and a receiver, and they had to bounce it away from Parsons, and then there was maybe Cooper did get the stop with Nixon. 3rd and goal, 10:36 to go. Huge play in the opening drive of the second half. Maybe they'll give him the 16. But they're closer to the 17. Back to pass, looks right, throws it short, and caught and out of bounds near the 9. So 4th and goal coming up for the Lions, and we'll see what they elect to do. Goff is heading to the sideline, so I assume they're going to kick a field goal. Parsons got some good pressure against Sewell. Goff had to get rid of it early, and Sewell, little ticked off, gave him a shove. 27-yard field goal attempt coming up for Jake Bates. He's 1 of 1. He made a 30. So this one a little bit shorter. On the right hash mark. There's the snap. The kick is up and through the uprights and good. And it is now 17-6 Green Bay at 9:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. So good job by the Packers D to hold them to a field goal. Big blow up on that run that helped stall the drive. Oh, yeah. Let me look real quick. Let's see if we can figure out the injury for Kittle. No, I don't want... Yeah, following. There we go. All right, you know what? I'll just search for Kittle. All right, Kittle injury. Hamstring injury. Uh-oh. It doesn't say left or right, but Kittle has a hamstring injury. Yeah, maybe I'll leave my Twitter account open. Bend but don't break for the Packers thus far. For sure, Fish. Definitely needed that stop. Yep. Oops, I need to fix my score. I need to be down. What am I doing? There we go. Nope, need to scroll down more. All right, there we go. All right. Still that commercial. Do they not have the field goal up yet? What is going on? Why is this behind? Do I need to... Oh, there. I just had to click on the page. Now it's there. Somebody dressed up by Lombardi with a fedora and a long raincoat and glasses. Gotta love it. All right. They did a side by side. He's actually pretty close. All right. Bates is set to kick it off. Caught at the 6, returned left side. And who is that? Is that Savion Williams? Is he 83? I think that's who it was. Packers short of the 25 at 9:34. 1st and 10. First drive for Love and company in the 3rd quarter here. And I got to move the possession arrow. There we go. Kelvin Shepard is the Lions D coordinator after their former coordinator headed to the Jets to head coach. From their own 24, Love in shotgun. Hands it off. Jacobs grinds it out for a gain of 5, maybe 6, out to the 30-yard line. Should be a 2nd and 4. And yeah, you would love to see the Packers ground and pound here on the Lions D and maybe eat some clock and get their offense to cool off. 2nd and 4. 9:02 to go, third quarter. In shotgun, 3 to his left, but it's a handoff to Jacobs. Cuts it back and forth and pulls up a yard short, or is tackled a yard short. Packers have a huge 3rd and 1 here in their own territory at 8:45 to go. Oh, really? Let's see. Danny Dimes joined a small league group. Yeah. Wow. All right. Handoff. 3rd down. I don't think how they didn't get it. What was that? That was a bad play call. Yeah. It's 4th and 2. Man, they're going to have to send Wellen on the field. Man, that's the last thing you wanted to do here. But yeah, the possession time is bad because we had that 2-play drive, for a touchdown, and we've had to, kick the ball away with Wellen a few times. Yeah. All right, here's the snap. Kick is in the air by the punter, Whelan. Sorry, it is Whelan. Inside the 10, returned near the 20 and taken down near the 21-yard line by Raymond, number 11. 1st and 10 at 7:39 for the Lions. Wow. It's good that the defense held the Lions to a field goal, but a 3 and out is awful for the Packers offense. I guess at least they didn't start that way, but ugh. All right, let's check. Looks like the Niners just got a field goal blocked by the Seahawks. That's a shame. Don't really care who wins that, though. Let's check the scores real quick. 61-yard punt by Whelan, by the way. Prepping the extra prep on the K-balls is paying off for kickers and punters. All right. Titans lead 12-10 in the third quarter, 8:23 to go. Yeah, Niners just got a field goal blocked. They're down 10-7, 2:14 in the third. Texans, Rams underway in the third, and the Rams got a quick touchdown to take the 14-9 lead, 12:28 to go. All right, come on, Texans. So I root for the Packers. I root for whoever's playing the Vikings, and I usually root for AFC over NFC teams, and for sure here, Texans over Rams. I don't mind about the kind of like the Texans too. Danny Derps or Danny Dimes, yeah. Well, they made the right choice. I mean, he didn't have much to beat out because Richardson is consistently inconsistent, and you just can't have that at the quarterback spot. If you're a head coach or GM trying to save your job and move forward and help your team win. Looks like the Broncos are driving. They're in the red zone. I think they're right at the 20. Nope, they're at the 19 for the big 3rd and 1. Nick sneaks it. Not sure if they'll give him the first down. They may have to use the Hawkeye depending on the spot here. I'm just going to unplug my phone. I think I'm probably at 100%. Ha! All right, back to the game. 1st and 10, Lions at their own 21. Left hash mark. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Empty set. Back to throw. Dick Gibbs at the 25 for a gain of 4, bringing up 2nd and 6. Broncos drive continuing. They have a second down with 6:09 to go in the third. 2nd and 7 coming up. All right, showing a bunch of replays. Really would like to get back to the game. There we go. Shot of Matt LaFleur. Clock is stopped at 7:26. What's going on? Oh, shoot. We got an injury on Brenton Cox Jr. Not what you like. And a timeout. All right, Broncos going to get a 3rd and 3, I think, just outside the 10-yard line. So give them the 11. Nope, 3rd and 2. What do I Yes, Anthony is consistent at the wrong thing. Exactly. All right, 3rd and 2 for the Broncos. 5:12 in the third. 7 on the play clock. In shotgun. Handoff up the middle is short. They stuffed at the 10. I think that's no gain. They got to get a full 2 yards for 4th and 2. Third quarter, 1:15 to go in Seattle. Seattle has the ball, 3rd and 4, short of their 40-yard line. They got to get to the 41. And Darnold has to roll to the right on a keeper. Throws it downfield. Caught at the Niners like 47 for a first down. And 50 seconds to go in the third. All right, can we go to the full screen for Denver? All right, well, I guess we're not going to. Now we do. Flag. Did they get an offsides or a delay a game? I think the Denver just took a delay a game. I guess they're going to kick the field goal trailing by 2. Still at commercial. Hope this isn't a serious injury for Brenton Cox of the Packers. Oh, no. Edgerrin Cooper's down, too. Oh, they're saying Cooper is just getting a rest, staying in. Cox walked off under his own power. All right, I got to remember to have X open, especially for Packer games, so I get updates on injuries. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I should sign into on Firefox so I can display it. 4th and 7 for the Broncos. They're going to kick a field goal. Yeah, Brenton Cox just headed to the blue tent, though. All right, big 2nd and 6. Clock rolling in the third quarter now. Faked a handoff, threw short of the line of scrimmage to the right, taken to the first down near the 34 for the Lions at 7:10 to go in the third. So that'll keep the clock rolling, keep the Packers defense on the field. Oh, there's the catch and throw, or the throw and catch by the Rams for a touchdown. All right. 6:43 to go. 1st and 10, their own 34, right hash mark. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the right, a deep back, fakes the handoff, looking through. Oh, the pressure gets there, but he still gets rid of it. And I think that's a catch for a gain of maybe 3 to Williams. 6:20 to go. So 2nd and, well, I missed it. I'm going to guess 7. Yeah, he got spun around, I think, by, Enigbare. Yeah, Enigbare got, and then Gary got his hands on him too, but neither of them brought him down. Oh, gain of 2, 2nd and 8. They're at their own 30, we'll say 36. They got to get to the 44. Shotgun, handoff, and stuffed by Gary, but he does fall forward for like 2 yards. That's not Gary, excuse me. That's Wooden. Wooden's having a good game. So we'll say 3rd and 6, depending on the spot. Yeah, I should put my phone like, I don't know. Just have to look down. All right. 3rd and 6. Packers defense needs to stop to get off the field and take a rest. Shotgun, back to pass. Goff looking, steps up. He swarmed under for the first sack of the 2025 season by the Packers. That'll be a 4th down and long. It's going to be at least 10, I would think. 4:49 to go. Good pressure. Let's see. They only sent 4. LVN got in there. I think LVN, let's see if he got the sack. Oh, sorry. I forgot to switch the play-by-play. All right. Shoot. This doesn't look updated. All right. 4th and 12. Punter's on the field. He kicks it away. It's into the air. Caught by Reed in about the 25. Return left sideline near the 40. 1st and 10. Green Bay Packers. And there's a flag on the field at 4:15. So hold on. Let's see what the flag's for. -6 yards on that sack. Lucas Van Ness gets credited with the, let's see what the, of course, it's holding on the Packers on the return, so back them up. Gosh, frickin' darn it. But we do have the ball. It's 1st and 10. Offense really needs to put together a scoring drive here. Only leading by 11 late in the 3rd. All right. In Denver, Titans. I assume Cam Ward is wearing jersey number 1. Now we go out to Seattle. Just started the 4th quarter. Seattle with the ball. Oh, a fumble. And the Niners got it back at their own 35, I think. Wow. What a start to the 3rd quarter for Seattle. Just scored it out of there like a watermelon seed. And 36 fell on it. Siegel, Siegle. Oh, let's check the poll. How many votes? Hey, we got 14 votes. Most for the Packers. Thank you so much for your support. Did I give the ball? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Yep, 13-12 Broncos after the field goal. 3:28 to go in the 3rd. Again, Niners just got the ball back on a fumble by Seattle. They trail by 3 in Seattle, underway in the 4th. 3rd quarter, not quite halfway through, Rams up 14-9 on the Texans, but Rams have the ball. Yeah, it's probably hard to read, but this is a much better scoreboard than NFL.com has. It looks like the Rams, is this incomplete? They're under review. Oh, no, Titans just had a huge play in Denver. Up to their own 40, it looks like. Why did they end the Leper football game early? I can't think of the punchline. Don't know if I've heard this either. Don't forget tonight, we got Rams at Bills coming up in just over 2 hours. Hope to see you then. Thanks so much. No guesses, but hello to everybody. Hope Gal and everybody's having a good day. And Wolfie, Father Time. Thanks everybody for checking in. All right. It is 1st and 10. Green Bay at their own 15. Love in shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Throws from the 5 all the way out near the 30. Wicks with a catch at the 29. 4:05. It's called a catch on the field despite Joseph trying to say it touched the ground. Let's see the replay. That was interference. And that is, that's close. Hopefully the Packers snap the ball real quick. They do. Back to pass. Looking. Love dumps it to Jacobs for a gain of 4. That was smart heads-up play. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Packers. 3:40 to go in the 3rd. Heads up to get that snap before the Lions could challenge. 3:33 in the 3rd. 2nd and 6. Packers in their own territory. Hey, thanks, Alex. Thanks for checking in. Yes. Surprisingly, because I'm used to the Lions kicking our butt every year lately. In shotgun. I think he's got a back. I can't see who it is. It looks like Jacobs. Back to throw. Looking. Pressure there. Throws it. Almost intercepted on the right side. Wow. Anzalone, number 34. Should have had a pick. Love wants that one back. That was a horrible throw. Whew. Almost disaster. That was already in. Oh, he got planted by Aiden Hutchinson. Where's the taking the guy to the ground flag? That you know dang well if it had been the Packers, they would have called. Yeah, Anzalone, I think. Is that how you say it? That should have been a pick for the Lions. No joke. So big 3rd and 6. They can't afford another 3 and out. Shotgun, back to pass. Oh, now it is intercepted. Gosh darn it. But there's a flag on the play. Return to the 25, 20, 15, 10. This is a touchdown if it stands. We got to hope this is a Lions penalty because it's a pick 6 if it stands. Let me listen in. Hopefully the Packers had a free play. Maybe a hold. Sure as heck hope so. I think Tucker Kraft. No, lineman's injured for the Packers too. Man, disastrous. Great. So Jordan Love took a hit too. Awesome. Thanks, Lions. Bleekman and another. This is a long discussion. 2 fouls on the Lions. Hutchinson. Why would the Hutchinson hit on the quarterback be declined, though? That's 15. The holding is only 5. At any rate, it's a first down for the Packers. We caught a break. Oh, yeah, 23 is grabbing Dobbs multiple times. Yasin, Y-A-S-I-N. And then Hutchinson just lit up Love. I don't know. I don't know how, I don't know the call, but it didn't matter. We get the first down either way. Love with 2 horrible throws. Let's run the ball well, shall we? Green Bay, please. Don't give me a near heart attack there. Yeah, I missed the time of possession. I know it's bad. I'll have to look it up. All right. Handoff. No, faked handoff. Love rolls right, gets Kraft, but that's going to be a gain of maybe 1 to bring up 2nd and 9. So I didn't see. Well, let's see which lineman got injured. Let's see if they have that. Oh gosh, it was Zach Tom. No. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, why can't you get both? All right, so what's the call? Oh, okay, yeah, duh. I'm dumb. Handoff by Jacobs up the middle. He's got a first down. That's his biggest carry. Give him a gain of 9 or 10 for the first down. Duh, they have to decline the Hutch penalty because that was after the pick. They had to take the hold. Sorry about that. Oh, my goodness. Wolfie, what's the leper joke? They couldn't kick it. Thanks, Fish. All right, 1:40 to go. Let me slow my clock down there. There we go. We're in sync. 1st and 10, 49-yard line. Handoff to Jacobs again. Up the middle. Give him a gain of maybe 4, maybe 5. He pushed forward. Let's see what they give him. They say 6. All right, give him a gain of 4. All right, checking in on Denver. Now they go back. 2nd and goal for the Niners in Seattle from the 8. Purdy throws right side. Caught. Did he get the... No, wasn't caught. Dropped. Never mind. 2nd and 6. 52 seconds in the third quarter. Handoff to Brooks, I believe. Give him maybe a gain of 1. Packers are going to face 3rd and 5, and they're going to have to snap. They're going to have to do one more play before the end of the third quarter, though. So we hold on here. We got 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and goal for the Niners. There was a handoff in the backfield. Got it, I guess. Wolfie. That makes sense, though. All right, snap. Back to throw. Looking left side, down the sideline. Some pushing and a drop by Reed. It looked like a decent ball with 3 seconds to go in the third. But they let it. I guess they let him just push and shove. I mean... Man, Reed's got to come up with that catch, though. Let's hope. Oh, Love got pushed to the ground in the back after the ball was delivered. Where's the call? Yeah, Romo says it wasn't a drop, but it could have been a catch. I don't know. Reed's got to come up with that. It's crunch time. We're about to get hit to the fourth quarter. Whelan kicks it. And it's going to be fair caught at the Lion 8 or 9 yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Trailing by 11 as we head to the fourth quarter. Scoreless for the Packers in the third quarter. And they lead by 11. Looked like a shootout early, but yeah, Packers offense struggling here. Can't get anything going, really. I think I'm going to need more water here. So let me take a quick break here. There was a handoff in the backfield. Got it. All hands were off after the handoffs in the backfield. Sorry, trying to fix the helmets a little bit. Nope, too close. Is that better? I can't tell. All right, that's pretty good, I think. That's pretty good. I don't know. It's not important. It's not really in focus anyways. It's too close, I think. I don't know why I'm going over details here. We'll do that. All right, let me get some more water. Thanks, guys. All right. Not too bad time-wise on this game. We're just a little over 2 hours. Could be better. Could be a lot worse, too. Whoops, I need to... There we go. How's that look? I don't know. Get the Lions helmet. There we go. I think that's it. Perfect. All right, well, there. How's that? Yeah, thank goodness. Yep. Yeah. Yep, that is correct. All right, we're ready for the fourth quarter. Here we go. Let me check in on... Whoops. All right. Packers defense encouraging the crowd to scream their heads off. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing and chatting with me, and thanks for supporting my channel. I appreciate your support. All right, 1st and 10, their own 8-yard line for the Lions. In shotgun, 2 to each side, a back to his right. Left hash mark, or the far hash mark. Back to pass, looking left, near the goal line, and Gary sacks him. Are they going to give him forward progress to the 1? Oh, my gosh, come on. That looked like a safety to me. 2nd and long coming up. Oh, we'll call it 2nd and 17. We'll take the sack. Gary just grabbed him through the lineman and brought them both down. It was Decker, number 68. He sacked them both. This is incredible. He had one with each arm and dragged them to the ground. Wow, on top of them, so he didn't even rough. So from their own 1, 2nd and 17, under 14:20 to go. Handoff up the middle, stuffed. No gain. We got a 3rd and 17. Packers have to get a stop, and we cannot give them... Okay, they gave him a gain of 1, so 3rd and 17. We can't give up 15 yards here and have them go for it on 4th and 1 and pick it up. So need to stop them pronto. All right. 3rd and 16, under 13:50 to go. 13:45 to go. Clock rolling. 10 seconds on the play clock. They just broke the huddle. All right. From their own 2-yard line, they got to get out to the 18. They hand it off up the middle, and they lose one. They're going to have to kick it away by the punter from their own 1-yard line on 4th and 17. And what a tremendous job turned in by the Packers defense. Montgomery tried to, cut, and his legs buckled a little, and then Wooden was unblocked. Then he made this. Gary was there late, but that's probably a Wooden tackle. Cooper had the last stop. Gary had the sack for -7. Back of their own end zone, and 12:51 and a flag. What's the flag for? 12. Oh, false start. False start on the Lions, so still 4th and 17. They really can't move them back anymore, I guess, to the half-yard line. So flag on the Lions. All right, here we go. Did they do that on purpose to stop the clock? Well, there's the snap. Punter kicks it away into Packers territory at the 45, taken by Reed inside the 45, 40, cuts back, taken down at the Lions 36. Wow. Thank you, defense. Thank you, special teams. That is what the Packers offense needs to spark this and drive down the field and put the dagger in the Lions on this drive right here in the fourth quarter. Thanks, Gal. Yeah, the throat gets super dry super quick. Let me do 1st and 10. Oh, good. It doesn't cut off my score bug too much. I don't really want to mess with that. 1st and 10. Yeah, I don't know. Can get through a half a basketball on 1 cup of water, but it's more like 1/4 for the NFL for some reason. Packers ball at the Lions 36, 1st and 10. Have a toenail out, they won't give it. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the sack? Yeah. No, you're right, because I think the hit was near the 1. He kind of... Yeah, I know. Yeah, but from his own, they had to kick it there. But look what they got. They might as well have gone for it in retrospect. But they could, in theory, hold the Packers to a field goal here. Or, they get a sack, maybe push them out of range. So, yeah. Exactly, Mac. Yeah. Sinbin stream sponsored by Depends. Where is it? Come on, hit me up, Depends. All right, in LA, pass complete for the first down. Rams have the ball at their own 30 with a first down late in the third quarter. They still got 1:10 to go in the third. Yeah, the punters have been doing well. Didn't check the numbers. I guess I could have done that at half. Didn't think of it. So the Rams are up 5 with the ball. Somebody's being carted off for the Texans. Looks like number 50. I can't really see his number. Broncos, end of the third, are up 1, 13-12 over the Titans. Did not see that coming. Niners tied it up at 10-10. Oh, yeah, they had a 3rd and goal from the 8. 8-10 in the fourth. Yeah, we gave you that one. Don't forget tonight, Ravens-Bills, less than 2 hours. Be back here. Thank you for your support. Pardon the bell. Ooh. In L.A., Sparks lead the Wings. 33-21. All right. Love in shotgun. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Looks. Throws to the right. It's Reed behind the line of scrimmage. He gets maybe 1 to the 35 and out of bounds. Bringing up 2nd and 9 from the 35. Let's get a touchdown. Don't they give him 2 somehow? Let's not just settle for the field goal here, guys. Let's win the game on this drive. A field goal, they still got a chance to come back. All right, 12-10 to go. 2nd and 8 in shotgun. Golden in motion. Oh, it is a handoff to Jacobs, right side. He gets the first down near the 20 and out of bounds. Great. That's probably Jacobs' best carry of the game. Solid. He had another one that picked up a first down, but this one was better because he got like 15 yards on this. I think his previous long was about 11. Great move to the outside. They probably thought the Packers were passing. All right. 1st and 10 at the 20 near the red zone if they're not already in it. 11:24 to go. I got to slow the clock down. We got 3 seconds to snap it. 2, 1, shotgun. Another handoff to the right side, almost blown up. And it gets a gain of 5 or 6, though, thankfully. 11:10 to go. Bringing up 2nd down. Inside, a 2nd and what? Oh, they give him 7. 2nd and 3. Good carry again by Josh. Good blocking. Only one guy had a chance to blow it up, and he got a missed tackle, and then 34, Anzalone, knocked him out of bounds. All right, under 11 to go. This is what we needed. Grind a little clock. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Yeah, Jacobs 8 yards in the first half, 44 in the second. In shotgun with Jacobs. Heath in motion. Back to pass. Looking. Has to step up. Over the line of scrimmage. Oops, he slipped and fell down short of the first down. Just want to make sure he's okay. That was Love on the carry. 3rd and either 1 or 2. We'll see what they give him here. Let's see what this call is. He slipped down at about the 11. Like 11 and a half. His elbow. Yeah, he's short of the 10. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Yeah, it is 3rd and 1. All right, as we approach 10 minutes to go, huge 3rd and 1. 10 seconds on the play clock. He's got a deep back. It's Jacobs. Handoff up the middle. I don't think Jacobs got it. Nope. Second effort. They're inches short inside the 10. Oh, they didn't. They only give him the 10. All right, we got 4th and 1. What do you do here? I kind of feel like you got to go for it. And I think Matt LaFleur will. Your defense just did a great job. Field goal would be nice, but you need to punch it in and get the touchdown or, grind some more clock. Let's see. Maybe they'll take a delay a game or just try to get them to jump off sides. We'll see what the call is. They've only got 7 on the play clock. 6-5. Jacobs a deep back. Love on the QB sneak. Does he get it? What's the call? 9:05 to go. If it's where the linesman walked up, it's a first down, but maybe we get a Hawkeye measurement. Haven't seen one yet. Cleet Blakeman signals first down. Whoo! Huge call, huge pickup by the offense there. Wow. Bears versus Vikings. Yes, and I know the guy who has the record for most safeties. It's Fred Dreyer. You might know him as Hunter for the Broncos in the 70s. All right, 8:30 to go. First and goal now. At the 9-yard line, shotgun, handoff to Jacobs, gets to the 5, pushes forward all the way down to the 2 if they give him forward progress. Second and goal coming up, clock still winding. Huge pickup on 4th and 1. Rams with the ball, pass to the left sideline and caught by Devontae Adams. 14:34 to go. Big play for the Rams. Handoff, they almost missed it. Touchdown, Jacobs, right up the gut, almost untouched. 7:57 to go. Go get your Lambeau leap, Josh. Holy cow. And hopefully Wayne Larrabee saying, there is your dagger. But I don't want to say it. I'll say he said it. Huge drive by the offense. Huge 4th and 1 picked up. Wow, that was pretty. Right up the gut. Pretty much untouched. He cut it right, then cut it left, and weaved his way through the Lions defense for the touchdown. All right, extra point. McManus boots it through the uprights, and it is 24-6. Packers up 18. Important. Yeah, well, they're up 2 scores plus two-point conversions. So that was huge. Could not afford the field goal there, and they did their jobs well. As we get ready for a kickoff here. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have put extra point, too. I just forgot about that. 7:57 to go in the 4th. Nice time-consuming drive by the Packers there. Jacobs for 3 for the touchdown. I thought it might be 2. Oh, big sack by Denver on Cam Ward, either on 2nd or 3rd down, with under 11 to go in the 4th quarter in a 1-point game. I did not see that coming at all. Kickoff by the Packers. Yeah, we're good now. That was a huge sack. Number 52 is that 4th sack of the day for the Broncos. Yeah, I think I'll just eat after the game if it's all right. There was no break, you know. Oh, is that for me? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have tried to have a bite. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. Yeah, they use. Oh, was that only preseason, Bubba? Did I make a mistake? I know they used it in. Wait, Sinbin clock official put zeros and they'll call it. Oh, on the play clock? Yeah. Yes, Fish. Thanks, Fish. Thanks, Wolfie. 4 safeties by the... Oh, an 84. Yeah. I thought Hawkeye was gin and tonic. Thanks, Will Day. Yes, no kidding. Good point, Bubba. Excellent point. But they just faced a 3rd and 24, so I assume the Titans didn't pick it up and are facing a... Going to have to punt it away, or the punting unit will be on the field. Sack for the Texans trailing by 5. 4th and 10 coming up for the Rams. A little over 12 minutes remaining. All right, McManus set to go here. Kick is in the air. Taken. Oh, geez, I can't see. They got the camera on the strings or whatever, the cords out to the near the 30. 1st and 10 with 7:52 coming up for the Lions. Yeah, this is huge because the Packers don't play in the division again till late in the year. Sort of like the Bears had none in their first 10 weeks or whatever till week 11. And then they had them and the Steelers last year. That's like never happened, at least since they've done like 4 divisions or, yeah. All right, 1st and 10, Lions at their own 27, near hash mark, in shotgun. 2 receivers each side with a back to his left. Snap, back to throw, looking, throws over the middle, caught by 11, near the 34. Give them a 2nd and 3. I forgot who 11 was, sorry. 7:34 to go in the game. Far hash mark, shotgun, back to throw, looking left, throws to the back, short. They'll give him the 35, but that'll bring up a 3rd and 2, gain of 1. So good coverage there by the Packers, keeping everything in front of them. And now the Lions will huddle. They're not even going to hurry up because they need this 1st down. They're going to have to go for it, even if they don't pick it up here. Even with 3 timeouts, they're down 3 scores. They're going to have to go for it. So that was Raymond on the first catch. They still don't have the next one? All right, shotgun. 3 to his right, 1 to his left, a back to his left. Back to throw, looking right, throws, right side, overshot Laporta, out of bounds, 4th and 2. And they got to go for it. 6:42 to go. Big play coming up for the Packers defense. As we get a 0-in shot of Halfley. Jeff Halfley. Whoops. All right, 4th and 2 from their own 35. In shotgun. Gibbs to his left. 3 receivers to his right, including Laporta and St. Brown. Back to pass. Looking, pressure there. Sacked by Devontae Wyatt. And it's a turnover on downs for the Packers at 6:37 to go in the game. Huge defensive stop by the Green Bay defense. Wow. Devontae Wyatt with pressure up the middle. Yeah, he just beat the guard and dragged him down. And Ratledge, the guard, just got beaten like a drum. 24-6, timeout on the field. Wow. Jacobs extended the streak. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it either. Rushing TDs. Oh, yeah. Yep, Wyatt, that's exactly. Oh, yeah, you're right. Those are the 2. Yeah, thanks, Fish. Yeah. Hey, no worries, Bubba. Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate your support. Denver driving now. They're in Titans territory after a 50-yard rush by Harvey, number 12. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, big carry. All right, let's check the scoreboard here. Yeah, Wyatt, -8 on the sack. Even if the Packers kick a field goal, they'll be up 21. So that, but I think let's get a touchdown. Let's run it down the throats of the Lions. Okay, Niners trail by 3 with 3:05 to go. 13-10. They have the ball, but they have a 2nd and 9 now. I hit the wrong button. Yep, please like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps me grow the channel. I thank you for your continued support. Oh, thanks, N1. Purdy throws deep down the left sideline. Caught and out of bounds near the 20. They're in the red zone at 2:30 to go in the game. Wow, what a catch and throw by Purdy. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Thanks, Bubba. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I probably looked away. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Sparks up at the half, 42-33 over the Wings. Need to win to keep their playoff chances alive. All right, back to the game. Love hands it off to Jacobs, who busts inside near the 20, just outside the near hash mark. I think we're going to have 2nd and 4, about a gain of 6. Let's see what we got. Come on, NFL.com. Update. Oh, that was Pearsall on that big catch, by the way. I didn't know he was number 1. Under 6:10 to go here. 8 straight wins versus NFC North opponents. The Lions? Wait, what? What's the call? Oh, timeout by Green Bay, I think, at 5:54. Yep, Green Bay uses their first timeout in the second half. I think the play clock was at like 4. Maybe they were just being conservative. Oh, wait. Whoa. Let me mark that timeout. There we go. Yeah, if you've watched CFL with me, they only get 2 timeouts for the entire game. It's nuts. We got split screen on red zone. Oh, excuse me. All right. Handoff to Jacobs, right or far hash mark. He gets to the 20. The Packers will have a 3rd and 3, I believe. Give him a gain of 1. Nope, 3rd and 2. They're going to call it a gain of 2. Yeah, why is this slow? Yeah, the only time I'll be behind is if I have to do Monday Night Football off of NFL Plus. Because if WNBA's indication, Prime doesn't seem to be behind. But we'll find out Thursday night when we have Commanders Packers. 3rd and 2. Snap at 1 second. Jacobs tries to bounce around, but he gets stuffed back at the 20. It'll probably be 4th and 2 or 4th and 3. Yeah, they give him a loss of 1. Back 4th and 3. But they continue to grind clock. And McManus and the rest of the field goal unit will head out. Oh, J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown. If you're not looking at a scoreboard or a red zone. 19-12. McManus connected from 34 earlier today. This is 38. Here's the snap. The kick is up and barely good at 422. Whew. He just slipped that inside the left upright, hooked it a little. And it's 27-6, Green Bay up by 21. Yeah, he didn't make it by much, but it was good. We'll take it. All right. Niners are at like the 11 and got a first down there on 2nd and 8. So 1st and 10 at the 11. Let's see. Yeah, 4:22 to go. Oh, we're at a kickoff. All right. It's 27-6. I thought the same thing. I was like, ugh. There's the kick by McManus. It's down deep in the end zone. Bounces, goes back to the end zone with 4:22 to go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Lions. The Lions. I got to change the possession arrow. There we go. That's the little triangle. This is hard to do on the monitor. Yeah, unblocked. There's the possession arrow. And then it'll flip over to here for the Packers, if you didn't notice. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions. Their own 35. Shotgun, back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle. Dropped. Might have been tipped, but who dropped it? 4:16 to go. Hit him in the chest. Walker on the coverage, it said. Oh, Quay Walker. Oh, Quay Walker tipped it enough that it misdirected it to Raymond, and he dropped it. Good play by Quay. I didn't realize he had touched it. Great pick attempt there by Quay. All right, 4:16 to go. 2nd and 10 from the 35. Shotgun, back to pass. Goff rolls to his right. Parsons getting him. He sacks him back at the 31. Tremendous speed on explosion on the rush up the field and pursued Goff perfectly. Under 4 to go. We got 3rd and 14. Let's go, Micah. Woohoo. First sack as a Green Bay mother-loving Packer. Sorry, using Grossiisms. I shouldn't do that. He's competition now. I'm just kidding. 53.5 sacks now for his career. 333 in the 4th. 3rd and 14. They're going to be going on 4th. Shot. Oop, we got a whistle at 3:26. Flag. Delay a game, I think, unless they got the timeout. Oh, Lions got a timeout. They avoided the flag at 3:26. 3rd and 14. What a clutch sack as we get a replay. He had a double team he had to burst through. And then good coverage downfield. And Goff just got pursued and, didn't outrun him. And Parsons, I combined Micah Parsons and came up with Marsons. All right, 2 timeouts for each team now. Marsons. All right, shotgun near hash mark. Back to passes. Goff looking, throws left side, caught by Laporta, and they'll have a 4th and 5 at least, out of bounds at 3:19. So they did pick up a chunk. Maybe it'll be 4th and 4. Oh, it was 4th and 5. Thought I could get away with it. Yeah, thanks, Mac. Oh, San Francisco just got a touchdown. Oh, it was deflected off Seahawk and caught by 88. I just got to look at it. That was nuts. Somebody else had a deflected pass. It went off of one guy, went off the chest of another guy, and then the original guy caught it. All right, 4th and 5. Shotgun, 3 receiver set to his right. Back to pass. Goff looking, throws over the middle. Oh, he had the first down and gave it up and nearly lost it. It's going to depend on the spot. This is very close. Clock rolling at 3:07. Lions can't afford the luxury of letting this clock roll. Yeah, Williams. Sorry. They did give him a first down. Dang. Oh, well. Only 2 timeouts. Under 3 to go. In shotgun. 3 to his right. Back to pass. Goff looking, sack and fumble, and recovered by the Lions, and a penalty at 2:43. So a lot to sort out here. Have to listen into Cleet Blakeman here in a minute, the referee for today. I do like CBS's score bug. I just don't like the timeouts under the score for some reason, though. Packers were offside. Parsons. So 1st and 5. Dang it. All right. That would have been a loss of 4. They would have had 2nd and 14, but Micah lined up offsides. Ugh, brutal. Come on, Micah. First and... It's not 1st and 10, CBS. It should be 1st and 5, I think. Yeah, it's 1st and 5. Your score bug's wrong, by the way. All right, in shotgun. Snap. Back to throw. Looks, throws left. Caught at the 40 by St. Brown. And now out of bounds. Whoa, don't give him an extra shove. Who was that? 24. And another bump. Oh, it's Corey Valentine, I think. 2:36 to go. So 1st and 10 in Packer territory for the Lions. Come on, don't let them score too quick. Oh, that's an illegal hands to the face on St. Brown. Oh, man. You can't just shove somebody in the face. I guess because he didn't grab the face mask? I don't know. Shotgun, back to pass. Goff looks, throws over the middle. Caught. Laporta, I think. At the Packer, about a gain of 5. 2:24 to go in the 4th quarter. So 2nd and 4, gain of 6. They are at the Packer, like 39. They got to get to the 34, just inside the 40. Back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, caught near the 30 for the first down. If they don't take a timeout, that'll be the 2-minute warning. And it is. 1st and 10, 2 minutes remaining. They're in Green Bay territory, but they need a minimum of 21 points. So, okay, as we said, the Niners are up 4. Thanks, Mac, for the heads up. I looked up just when I saw your message and saw a replay of that touchdown. Here's the scores up here. I'll go through them in a minute. Oh, Seattle's driving with 1:02 to go. 1st and 5 from the 9-yard line. Handoff, left side, gain of 1. Seattle only has 1 timeout. And we got an injury, I think, on the field in L.A. Broncos are up 8 on the Titans. 6.5 to go. Again, Seahawks driving, trailing by 4. Texans down 5 still. Darnold, is that a sack or a fumble or an incomplete? What's the call on the field with 36 seconds to go? The Niners think it's a fumble. And in L.A., 4th quarter, they don't say who has the possession of the ball here on ESPN. Oh, okay. Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for the Rodney. Oh, Laporta just lost the ball as he went back to pass. I think maybe his lineman knocked it away with his own back. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was 88. I don't know who was 88, I think, on the Niners. 1st and 10. Texans with the ball, 4:09 to go. I could look at the box score, too, if we really need to. Stroud throws, gets a catch out of bounds near their own 25. They'll have a 2nd and, like, 4 or 5. Oh, yeah, Red Zone's also doing these, like, top and side ads too, so the window gets a little smaller, I noticed. But yeah, all right, 2-minute warning at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions, trailing by 21. 2 timeouts for each team in shotgun, 2 to each side. A back to his left. Ooh, Arizona beat New Orleans 20-13. Yeah, I guess that was not. That was expected. Actually, a handoff to the outside, and he runs out of bounds for a loss of 1. That was Gibbs on the carry. And we get a VMA ad. Come on. Are you kidding me? 2nd and 10 for the Lions. 1st and 10 for the Arizona Cardinals. 2 timeouts for each team in shotgun, 2 to each side. A back to his left. Ooh, Arizona beat New Orleans 20-13. Yeah, I guess that was not. That was expected. Actually, a handoff to the outside, and he runs out of bounds for a loss of 1. That was Gibbs on the carry. And we get a VMA ad. Come on. Are you kidding me? Wanted to see the score bug. It's probably going to be second. I'll say second and 11. It might be 12. Looks like the Texans got a first down near their own 45. Chubb on the carry. Yeah, second and 11. Clock stopped at 1:55. Gibbs, of course, number 0. Has 44 total yards. I think that's receiving and passing. Pass to the left flat. Looks like Laporta up ahead near the first down. Depends on the spot. They're going to have third and inches, I believe, unless they, or did they? No, they said first down. Are you kidding me? I don't know about that. From the 20, back to the pass. Throws, bounces it to Laporta. Stops the clock. Second and 10. 1:30 to go in the game. Come on. 1:30. '49ers won 17-13. Thanks, Mac. Wow, so they failed. Oh, yeah, that was a fumble. That's right. I didn't get a confirmation there, but yeah. So, yeah, the Niners game got cleared off the board. Thank you. All right, second and 10. Shotgun. Packers rushing 4. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Closer to an interception than it was a pick. 1:25 to go. Third and 10. And bonus coverage coming up of the Rams Texans. They have 2:27 to go. Hey, we got a virtual measurement on red zone. So, yes, the Hawkeye thing is in effect. I'll have to tell Bubba later for the late game. Third and 10 from the 20. Back to pass. Throw short over the middle. Caught by Gibbs. He's stuffed at about the 13. It will be 4th and 4. And I don't know. Are they going to call a timeout or let the clock roll? I guess they're letting the clock roll. 4th and 3. 4th and 3 from the 13. 2 receivers each side. Shotgun back to, and at 1 minute the clock is stopped. Probably for a Lion. No, the Packers took a timeout. Tried to get a look at what they were doing. So timeout Green Bay. They have 1 remaining. Lions still have 2. I think they had to use one on a 4th down to avoid a delay a game call. All right, back to 3rd and 11. Stroud retreated way back, throws it down the sideline, almost an interception. I think the Ram player was out of bounds, and that's what the call was. There's a flag, though, at 1:57, so they'll be going to the 2-minute warning after this. In Denver, Cam Ward is they're in Denver territory. They just threw incomplete pass. This is too tiny. I think they got a 3rd and 10. They're in Broncos territory. They're still... Is there that much time in that game? Wow. Back to this game. 4th and 3 and shotgun. 2 to each side. Back to pass. Looking left. Throws left. In the end zone. No way. He's out of bounds. That's not a touchdown. There is no way. They are talking about it. They still haven't signaled at 55 seconds to go. Incomplete. Turnover on downs to the Packers. Let's see. Who is that? He only had 1 foot. His back hit before the second foot got down. Probably will look at it. We're under 2 minutes. That is close. It's hard to tell if his butt came down first or his butt was out of bounds. His right foot got down. Hard to tell if his left foot also got down before his butt hit the white part out of bounds. So, yeah, of course they're going to review. I'll get my clock going. I have to reset it first. So, Cleet Blakeman looking at it. Yeah. I don't think there's enough to overrule it, but that's my bias-y. No way. But his butt is out of bounds. Whoever this announcing is, it's Gene Steratore. Well, again, I think he got his right foot down and his butt hit out before the left foot even came down, even if they consider that. All right, we'll see. Hey, I got the review. Let's see what Cleat says. Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me. How is that a touchdown? Boo. There's no way. No chance. 1. All right, I guess his left heel maybe. Yeah, I guess it did hit before the ball hit. I don't know, though. How do you consider one hand on the ball possession? He had one hand on the ball before the... So it's 27-12, 15-point lead, trying to kick it to 14, and they do. 27-13, a garbage time touchdown is going to make this game look closer than it really was. Although that near pick really was... I could have turned the game around. Luckily, there was a penalty. So I assume we got an onside kick coming up. I still don't think, like, one hand loosely holding the ball. That was the whole point. Loose hand on the one-handed, touches it on with the right, then gets the second one on it to secure it, then gets that right foot comes up in the air, and then the left foot comes down. The first division in NFL history with 3 playoff teams and 0 playoff wins. Thanks a lot, NFC North. They had the best winning percentage combined since 1970 at 45-23 at 622, and nobody got a playoff win. Unbelievable. All right, so we'll have an onside kick coming up. Looks like LA is celebrating. Stroud must have failed. There's still 5 minutes or 1:43 to go. Still a 5-point lead for the Rams as we get set for the onside kick. Yeah, exactly, N1. I don't know, N1 Packers fan. I don't know what a catch is anymore either. It depends on the situation. Depends on the ref. You know. All right. Here's the kick by Bates. Bouncer. And it goes out of bounds. Nobody on the Packers touched it, so it's a penalty. And no time expired. Should be Green Bay ball, 1st and 10. And kneel downs coming up. GG's, but the Packers are going to get a week 1 win over the Lions. Can't even remember the last time we beat the Lions. I know we beat them on Thanksgiving not too long ago. Maybe that was 2 years ago. 1st and 10. They're at their Lions 49. Should be kneel downs. Doubt the Lions take their 2 remaining timeouts. Here's the snap. Nope, they hand it off. They give it to... Who is that? Yeah, maybe the Lions do... Nope, I guess they're not. Who got the carry? Wilson. Oh, I forgot Wilson switched to 23 from 31. That's right. Wilson gets the carry. It's going to be 2nd and... Not sure. Let's give him a week. So the Packers have Washington at home on Thursday. Then they're at Cleveland and at Dallas on Sundays before their bye week. All right, kneel down by Love. That'll do it. And that'll be your final score, 27-13. Forgot to take that off. Packers beat the Lions. Woohoo, finally. Let's go, Pack, go. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Thanks, Wolfie. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, Fish. Thanks for your support. All right, we're in Los Angeles. 3rd and 8 for the Rams, up by 5. 1:27 to go. Texans only have 1 timeout remaining. I need to take a break. Fortunately, the Packers game clocked in at a crisp 2 hours and 50 minutes. That's nice. All right, Rams are at their own 26, 3rd and 8. They got to get to the 34. Fake the handoff. Stafford throws, caught, and that's a first down near the 40. Still, he didn't go out of bounds, near the 50. That'll be the game. They can just kneel it down. I think if he didn't step out, Houston just used their last time out. Maybe he was out, but that'll be the game, I believe. Let's check in on... what is going on here? So 2 games in progress still. Broncos still up 20-12. Oh, shoot. They're not going to show that. I won't be able to do that last game. Red zone always cuts away when there's only 1 game in progress. So I won't get that game. And that game... Is that game on... Yeah, kneel down time for the Rams. Jamal Agnew had a groin injury for the Falcons, didn't return. All right, now we get another ad. Thanks everybody for watching and commenting. Please be sure to like and subscribe before you head out if you haven't already. And I thank you for your support as always. Thanks for helping me grow the channel. Yep, kneel down time in LA, so I think we're going to be done with coverage because this is a Fox game, so I will not get the end of Titans Broncos, so I'll probably just switch over to Brandon Perna. His channel name is That's Good Sports, and watch the end via that way. Okay, why can't I get, let's see. Let's go to recents. Yeah, I don't think Fox, yeah, they're done with football, at least in Chicago for the day. Yeah. All right, well, I'm trying to figure out what the last update is here. 2:58 in the 4th, yeah. All right. And did the Titans 2:51 to go? Do they have the ball? No, Broncos have the ball. Looks like the Titans are out of timeout, so a first down and this game's over. Rams game just ended. They won 14-9. Yep. 3rd and 10 at the Denver 48. All right, that's going to do it. Hope you join me in a little over an hour or less than an hour for the Sunday night football game. We'll end the poll out of 19 votes. 79% of you were correct. And just a reminder of what's coming up. That game, and then Monday Night Football, Vikings at Bears, and then 2 nights of WNBA before the Commanders at Packers. Friday night will for sure be a night off, and not sure yet about Saturday. Thanks, everybody. Do appreciate you all. Thank you all. This is Sin Bin Stream signing out. Hope you're having a great weekend and a great Sunday. If you're in the Philippines, hope you're having a great Monday. Take care. We'll see you next time, and bye-bye.